overall thoughts of him as a player altogether?
Yeah, I mean, it was really a foregone conclusion where he was
Well, the
going.
Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25.
I think it screams off the tape. Everyone in this building is second down. Maybe it was a new comes in, but he was a player and he was a person to really excel in this group. So, listen, I'm looking forward to earning.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
As I told him the other day, my success is really going to be dependent on his
Here's ETN to begin the drive.
And
he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
To throw it on 1st down. His first throw is an interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Rob, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5.
It's one of those things, you just got to spend some time together, and you're not going to take a really believe this is a quarterback-driven league, and he's going to take us as far as we can possibly go here.
You plan, like sometimes
they're out and set, 1st and 10.
Right, you hand off, play somebody else.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now we give to ETN running right. As the first one wants more, he's past the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, it's that 2nd level.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. That's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
But yet, this unfair
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to talk
Ball
about
at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
That to me shouldn't happen. Here we go. And
One more time with ETN. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They didn't distract me for that particular game. The year before, that was a harder thing to deal with during this year.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, Williams. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Okay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. Able to get it to Moore. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
I said yesterday in the press conference, I say it again, is just that ability to delegate higher stuff to allow them to do their job and do themselves.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Development for me over the last 3 years is to, hey, let them consistent thing. Let these coaches, let them do their job. And I've learned and I've grown from that. And hopefully we can pick up where that left off where it's still here in Chicago.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Chicago. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
He's completely unfazed. He's like a duck.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
You need to hit some rough passes and some negativity to bring out the best in you. And so I believe that's what happened with him. He made me a better coach, to be honest with you, as much as I'd like to think I helped him out. I was there. I supported him every step of the way, and I couldn't be more proud of his career swing and to see him play such great football this past year. I really believe he just is now hitting his prime.
Yeah, you've definitely turned him around. He's playing awesome football. You're right about that. Like going to the Chicago Bears. What are in the division? I mean, I know there's some positives there, but was there ever a part of I don't want to do that, have to face Detroit or do anything like that? Or can you not even just be that picky and you got to just take the job that's the best one for you?
That had nothing to do with it. Listen, here's what I'll tell you.
Yeah.
The way I viewed it this year was the easy thing to do, the safe thing to do would be to stay with Detroit and ride that wave because that's going to be a good team for a number of years. The way that Wild has been, with that place off, they're going to put on the job. There's one way to play. There's a lot of young talent there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
A number of years, and really I really felt that. I also felt,
Now give. It's Etienne headed left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Etienne. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. What do you think the biggest difference is between the jump and the pass?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
They've been different for me every step of my yard, whether it's quality control or position coach or coordinator, and now it's a different role. But every step along the way,
Etienne again. And he's caught behind the line for the loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
There's going to be a clear and consistent message from the day they walk in until the day that they leave. All right, it will just be communication, structure, consistency.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1.
you find the vegetables? Where do you come up with the ideas? Is it always seeing somebody else do it, or somebody will just pop into your brain from time to time?
Listen, those are weapons just like anything else, you know, and you can call them trick plays. I don't think our guys necessarily, I should say, in the
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
These are just plays that we have to do. And,
here's the handoff.
and
And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Call
it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I do think it's something
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
We can hear the end. Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's brought down for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play. Then how many times do we see his highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the pistol, Williams connects with the open man downfield. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Go between punches, down between your schnitzel set. It just synthesizes, you know.
Hold it.
Okay, that's
Go between your butches.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Let's go now. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Like a good target drop, Neighbors is there. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
It's going to be a system.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that
Randall Well
wasn't in vain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Football guys. I love the fact that these guys are football guys.
Throwing now from the gun. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fans gonna haul in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Build out a staff that is catered to the locker room. That's the most critical one of the things. Yes, this Johnson.
They'll try and throw it here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. As the open man downfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
You know what I'm saying? It's the respectability.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They kick the running back in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They put a receiver in motion here left.
It's a team.
Williams on the play action.
That's what it does.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Motioning left is their running back. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for lotteries. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, you could continue to utilize Andre Carter, I know it's down with injury,
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Anything that you are hoping that Anthony
They'll throw it.
brings to the wide receiver?
ETN on the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Bears football.
But, hey man, we gotta use our weapons for it. And sometimes you got a job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Now don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
One play in, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down throw by Williams. Completes this one to Rice. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
with a great team behind him.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I think that connection between those guys is very important for the sake
He'll
of
give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
You know what I'm saying? I think that Will Keenan, DJ,
To throw it on 1st down.
speed guy.
Throw left side, complete. Have him gain about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
What are your thoughts on Al Perry in the defensive back? You think there would be a step up in the defensive back?
Here's 2nd and 5. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Finds Hyatt. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From midfield now. He'll get this to ETN. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They just get the play off. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
With his coaching with Detroit and being around Tom Brady.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Absolutely. I definitely did something like that. It's like, listen, we had a coaching staff here that initially seemed like they were going to be some people who do stuff they were doing. Maybe a lot of people. I think that when you look at these guys, they come from situations.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Some of the coaches that they do. Not all of them, but you want some.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Passes man, it's Odunze. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that game. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
I would say, I think Albert,
Williams to throw.
he uses the lane.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
6th-round pick.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Giants football. New set of downs for him at the 32.
That Kyrie couldn't also fit our backup. They are big physical receivers, but also
Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Especially Tampa Bay, Philly, Green.
Play action on 1st down. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So I think that makes it more.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah, I think
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 4th and forever coming up. The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Giants are set to punt.
It helps more on the mental side of the game, also to slow it down for him, show him the tape. I think that's the big thing.
Broke through the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt reaches 50 yards. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory.
I think he also helped DJ more in the Pistons on the soap issue. Because DJ is a very talented guy. We all know he's got the most perfect guy. He can be technically off when it comes to his hand placement, not being strong with the ball.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Be an irritant.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This thing he's going to be really good at helping dinner.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Hauled in by Rice. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The give here on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Out of the pistol, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This is ahead for about 5. Chase Young bringing him down there. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. He fields this at the 18. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10 now from the 30. Running with Swift out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
We're doing it for you, the people. We're marking our down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Bears with possession and a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way.
Ben Johnson has a show, and then of course, Colton Fenton, they tried doing us yesterday. Make sure you check out all of that content. And if you sign up, we go to IR at allscaseshow.com. Get $48 for the year. You get a free shirt of the day. You get exclusive written content throughout the offseason, keeping you up to date.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Exclusive content from all city drinks.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's just amazing. I do wonder when you could get caught for the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up a 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tricky road and you look at guys like
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. This guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
I think he's
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes out to the left. Has the connection to Adunze. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback.
So they're cleaning out. They're really how you got that.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
So there's going to be a little bit of a competition. Who we're going to bring in.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They put a receiver in motion right.
Football knowledge and bringing you into the conversation.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
Yeah, I mean, one of my biggest concerns, football.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
And then later
From the 41.
He misses that. I really think that
that one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's caught for the 1st. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He's dropping back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. So that's the second one used by the defense in this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
coach with the team. And you have
They'll run it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. When they fired off the line, knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 3, and it leaves them very close. 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
I think Bears fans
throwing from near his own goal line. Throw left side, complete. And it's 1st down, but bigger problems remain. Just 12 seconds on the clock. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
General manager went on the radio and said that he needs to learn how to be a pro. The new head coach went on his press conference and said that yes, I'm with you, but you know we have to have everybody else going. And Caleb and I are going to spend a ton of time together. So
the Bears take this one on the road. And even getting skunked in that 2nd half, Brock. The damage done in the 1st, enough to claim victory.